All right, hello friends. In the previous lecture, we learned how to access context data in components, and we used the context data inside the navbar component. So now let's do a similar thing inside the to-do list component. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, but if you have not done it yet, I know some people like to jump ahead. I'll show you step by step. So let's first import the theme context in here. And I will say import theme context and import it from contexts/theme context. All right, so now we can consume the context data. And I'm going to say static and context type is equal to theme context. Then we're going to get the data from theme context. I'm going to do a bit of destructure again. Inside the render method, I'll say const, and we want is dark theme, light theme, and the dark theme. And we get all those from this dot context. So now we need to say const theme is equal to is dark theme. If this is true, we want to return the first value, which is going to be the dark theme. And if not, we'll return the light theme. Same as we did in the navbar component. All right, so we are now storing data inside theme constant, and we can now output it and use it to style this component. So what do you say? Why don't we style this component? So I'm going to say style is equal to, and then open up curly braces. And inside of here, I'll say background is theme.background. Color is theme.text. And this will be the text color. And again, I'm going to give it a height property to this component. The height, let's say 140 pixels. And then lastly, I will say text align center to center all the text inside of this. All right, and we don't need this semantic class, so I can just remove it. Now, our inline CSS would be enough for now. So let's save it and flip on back to the browser, and we'll see our results. Okay, so now we have applied the dark theme in both components. We are currently on the dark theme, and we can change this to the light theme. So I'm going to open the React Components tab and set is dark theme to false. And now currently is dark theme is true, and we are applying the dark theme now. And if I change this to false, as you see, the theme has changed to light theme. Okay, so remember that's happening because of this ternary operator. So let me sum it up for us. How are we changing the theme? What we have is a property is dark theme in our context state right here. Every time this data changes in the context, and every time the state changes, this component re-renders itself and renders all of its children. So when this component is going to render, these navbar and to-do list components are going to render as well. But this time, these components are going to render with the new value props. So for instance, if we change this is dark theme to false, these components are going to render with all of its children. And this time, children components are going to take the new value of the context data. Inside the navbar component, this is dark theme is going to be false. And if it's going to be false, the light theme is going to be applied instead of the dark theme. All right, so this component is going to update with the new value, and the to-do list is going to update as well because we are using the same operators in here. So when this updates from true to false, this ternary operator returns light theme. And when it's true, it returns the dark theme. And we output those particular colors. Okay, so that's one way to take data from context and use it in our different components. In the next video, I'm also going to show you another way to do this. All right, so we'll take a break here and we'll come back and I'll see you in the next lecture.